Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the Zoho Creator Learning Table series for the month of September. To talk about this learning table series, this is a month on month session which is held at the first Thursday of the month. In this series, we usually talk about how Zoho Creator can be fitted into many different industries and how it can automate many different business processes involved in that particular industry. So, in that flow, this month we are going to talk about AI enhanced insurance claim management. So, we will be discussing about how insurance claim management can be automated with the help of Zoho Creators platform. So, before I move on into the session, let me quickly introduce myself. So, this is me, Preeti Venkatesh, and I'm going to be the trainer of today's session. So now there might be some new people who have joined for today's session. So what I will do is I'll just give you a quick overview about what is Zoho Creator. So before I move on into this insurance claim management application. So what is Zoho Creator? Zoho Creator is a low-code custom application development platform. Creator not only allows you to build custom application but also helps us to build business intelligence, build analytics, and perform seamless integrations between different applications. And also it helps us to build the application in a single click using the AI assistance. So this helps the businesses to streamline the custom solutions to enhance the productivity of their business needs. So in the right side, you can get to see a picture that denotes that creator can fit in into any industry, and it can automate many different processes in those industries. So this is all about Zoho Creator. Now let's go on to the today's topic, that is insurance claim management. So this is the agenda with which I'll be taking you people through the session. So first we will talk about the introduction, and we will talk about the claim management lifecycle. So in this introduction, I'll giving you an overview about what are the steps involved in this insurance claim management and how it can be automated, on the benefits of automating this insurance claim management. And as the second part, we will discuss about the insurance claim management lifecycle in detail. And also, as I said before, we have built an application on top of Zoho Creator to automate this insurance claim management. So what we will do is we will just give you a quick overview about the application process flow used to build that application. And also, as this is, since it's going to be an AI enhanced insurance claim management, we will be giving you an overview about what are the AI enhancements that are made in this insurance claim management. And finally, we will discuss about some of the extended use cases, and we will conclude the session by summarizing it. This is going to be the agenda with which we will be taking you people throughout this session. Now let's start with the introduction. So, insurance claim management. So, when I talk about the claim management process, from the claim submission by the policyholders or the customers to the claim settlement, all the process that is happening between these 2 points are going has to be streamlined. That is called as the life cycle of this insurance claim management. So automating this life cycle plays a major role in many different many places. So automating this life cycle, must we must ensure the faster and most accurate claim processing. Automating this will enhance the reliability and transparency of the process that is happening between the submission to the settlement. This minimizes the manual error, and it will be very helpful to detect the potential frauds at a single click. This improves the customer experiences by giving the timely updates and have a proper communication between the insurance company and their policy holders, that is the customers. So automating this insurance claim management can provide these many benefits. So for that purpose, we have just built an application with Zoho Creator that will be helping us to automate this insurance claim management. So before we talk about the application, let's quickly discuss about some of the claim management life cycle. What will be happening between the claim submission and claim settlement? So we have segregated this claim management life cycle into four steps. The first step is going to be claim initiation. So, this is the place where the policyholders or the customers will be submitting their claim with their supporting documents. So, once the claim is initiated, it goes into the second step, that is verification and assessment. So, in this verification and assessment process, all the verification from policy validation to document verification will be happening. So once the verification and assessment is done, it goes into the decision process, and once the decision is going to be positive, it goes into the settlement and the closure stage. So these are the four stages that are involved in this claim management life cycle. So what we will do is we will just see a quick overview about what will be happening in each and every stage of this claim management life cycle before we discuss about the application that is built. So to have a clear idea about this life cycle, so in the first stage, claim initiation, so where the policyholders will be submitting their claim. Let's take an example that a user or a customer is going to apply for a medical claim. They have to fill in the claim form, and they have to upload the necessary documents like the discharge summary or the bills that they have submitted into this particular claim settlement claim initiation module. Once the documents are uploaded and the claim is submitted, then we will acknowledge the customers or the policyholders about the claim that has been reached to us. So this is going to be the first stage of this life cycle, claim initiation. So now once the claim is submitted, then it goes into the second stage, that is verification and assessment. So in this second stage, the claim that has been submitted will go into various types of validations and assessments. So first validation is going to be the policy validation. It will be checking whether the system will be checking whether the policy is active and the policy holder has an active policy. So all those things will be checked at the first level, and that goes into the document verification part where the supporting documents uploaded for a single medical claim or any type of claim will be verified by the claim manager, and then it goes into the assessment or investigation. So this is nothing but once the validation and verification is clear, it goes into the assessment that says that whether this person is eligible for that particular amount, or if we need any other additional supporting documents in order for the uh, claim to be settled. All those things will be assessed and investigated, and the report will be created. So once this verification and assessment is clearly recorded, then it goes into the third step, that is decision. So in this third step, depending upon the assessment result, either the approval of the claim or partial approval of the claim or rejection or any additional informations, all these decisions will be taken. So let's say that they need some additional information from the customer's end or from the policyholder's end. So that will be taken. And once the documents are received from their end, either it goes into the approval or partial approval or rejection. So once the decision is made, then it goes into the final step, that is settlement and closure. Let's say the decision is came out to be a positive one, that is the claim manager has approved the claim. Then it goes into the finance team's module, where the finance team will just process the payment. Once the payment processing has been initiated, we will communicate the policy holders about the processing that has been happened, and we will update the system about it, and the claim status will be changed as closed, and it will be intimated to the particular policy holders contact. So this is going to be the proper claim management life cycle, from the claim initiation, verification to settlement. Everything these are the processes that are involved in these each and every stages. So now automating this needs some work. So we have built an application on top of Zoho Creator called as Insurance Claim Management. This insurance claim management will just automate the entire life cycle that we have discussed just now. So before we look into the insurance claim management application, we will discuss about the application process flow used to build that application, to have a clear idea about what will be happening in that particular application. And also we'll discuss about the application users who are going to be the stakeholders of the application, and also we'll discuss about the AI enhancements that are available in that application in order to have a more effective working model. So these are the things we'll be discussing before we see the live demonstration of the application. Now let's start with the first thing, application process flow. So we have segregated each and every stage of the claim management life cycle as modules in that application. So the first module of our application is going to be claim initiation. That is claim submission. In order for the claim to be submitted, we need certain master informations like policy types. Each and every insurance company has their own policy types, like a medical claim, or a disaster claim, or a vehicle claim. All those insurance policy types will be available, and each and every policy types has its own set of rules. So depending upon the rules only, the either the claim submission validation will be taking place. So the first thing we need in our application are the policy types and their respective rules. So now we have the policy types, and the next step is going to be the customers. We need the set of customers who will be selecting the policies that we have listed over there in the policy types. So the customers will be choosing the relevant policy that they require. Once they choose the policy, these customers are converted into the term policy holders. So now we have a set of policy holders that are available in our applications. We have the policy type and the policy holders. So to these policy holders, we will give the external access of our application, so that there will be no interruption in the communication that is happening between the insurance company and the policy holders. So from their external access, they will be submitting the claim form entry if they wanted a claim. So the customer has to fill the incident details in this claim form entry, and then they have to upload all these supporting documents like the for bills, reports, or photos, etc. Once the claim is submitted and the documents are uploaded, we will just generate the claim ID, and we'll acknowledge both the insurance company and the policy holders about the claim that has been settled. So this is the claim initiation step. Let us give the same step with an example. Let's say like I'm going to create a medical claim. So in the policy type, I have a medical claim type, and then the set of rules for that medical claim is going to be like the supporting documents uploaded should be from a certified doctor. The medical claim should be applied within a month of time. So those kind of rules are available in this policy type. So there is a person named as Preeti. So she will be selecting that medical claim policy, and she is now a policy holder. So once the policy holder is ready, they can just fill in the claim, like they have just admitted for a particular diagnosis. So they can just the fill in the form entry about the diagnosis that they have undergone in a X and Y hospital. And once the claim is created, and they have to upload all the discharge summary, the bills they have paid, in order for the claim to get accepted. Once they upload they will get acknowledged about it, and the claim ID will be generated. So this is how the claim initiation works. And next step is verification and assessment. Now the claim has been submitted to the insurance company. Now it goes into the verification and assessment process. So the claim manager will be the person who will be handling all these things. So there will be three types of verification that will be happening in general. One is policy validation, second is document verification, and third is the investigation survey. So here policy validation is going to be the first level of verification. So in this policy validation, all the information that has been submitted in the claim will be cross checked with the policy types, whether it meets the policy rules, whether the concerned person who is applying for the claim is eligible for that amount, or whether still the policy that they have submitted is active. All those kind of basic level of valid policy validation will be happening in this particular step. And second step is document verification. Then it goes into the claim manager's desk. The claim manager will verify the documents accuracy and the date of submission and all other informations that are needed for the claim to be accepted in the document will be verified by the insurance claim managers. So once the verification is done, it goes into the investigation. So in this investigation survey, what they will do is they will just check whether these documents are enough for them to get the claim approved, or if they need any additional information for the claim to be approved, or those kind of investigations and assessments will be happening in this particular place, and the survey will be created depending upon the policy validation, verification, and the assessment. So this is going to be the second step that is automated in this application that we'll be looking into. And the third step is decision and the settlement. This is going to be the final step of our application. So once the survey is done, they will just check the accuracy of the survey and the eligibility of that particular policyholder. Depending upon those details, they will decide the outcome, either to approve the policy or to partially approve the policy or to reject the claim. So depending upon the outcome only, the next stage will be going. So if the outcome is going to be positive, then it goes into the final stage, that is the settlement and the closure. So it will be the finance team manager will step in this particular process, that is settlement. So the finance team will process the payment, and they will just update the records about the payment that has been in progress, and they will just intimate the policyholders about the amount that they have disbursed, and they will close the particular claim status. So this is the final step of our application, decision and the settlement. So now I think I gave you a clear overview about the application process flow used to build the application, which we'll be looking into. So before we look into the application, now let's quickly discuss about the application users, that is the stakeholders of our application. So in Zoho Creator, we have two different types of stakeholders. One is the internal stakeholder, who will be the internal users of our application, and then next will be the external stakeholders, who will be the external users like a customer or a vendor or any other person who is outside the organization comes under this external stakeholders. In our application, the internal stakeholders are the claim manager, finance team, and the admin. So admin is the main person who will be giving access to all other stakeholders, and he will be managing all the workflows and automations that is written in our application. Next comes the claim manager. He is responsible for processing the claim that has been submitted, from process validation, document verification, providing the compliance, and making the major decisions for that particular claim will be managed by this claim manager. Once the claim manager approves the particular claim, it goes into the finance team. Finance team, obviously, they are the person who will be processing the settlement, and they notify both the policyholders. These are the internal stakeholders of our application. And obviously, the external stakeholders are going to be the policyholders, who will be submitting the claim, checking the status of the claim. They will upload the necessary documents for the claim to be submitted. So all those things will be managed by the policyholders. So in order to give the external stakeholder access of our application, we will be using a part called as portal. So these policyholders will get a portal access of our application, from where they can log into their portal and check all the claim updates that we are going to send them with. So this helps us to have a clear communication between the insurance company and the policyholders. So now we set a clear example about the application users. So as we discussed in the previous part, this claim management is going to be an AI enhanced one. We have automated many processes with the help of AI. So there are few, like the first process is going to be claim submission. So in this claim submission, we have used something called as AI assisted document extraction. So the user does not have to enter the data in the claim form manually. They just have to upload the document automatically. Depending upon the document they are uploading, all the informations will be fetched and filled into the respective forms. So this is the claim submission model that is automated with the AI document extraction. The second thing we have automated is claim review. Once the claim is submitted, it goes into the verification, right? There'll be a first level of verification called as policy validation. So we have automated the entire policy value, excuse me, entire policy validation with the help of AI automated claim review. We have used something called as AI agent in the backend in order to automate this entire first level of review. And last AI enhancement we have used is the AI assistance. So obviously, each and every claim manager or the assessor will be having too many assessments to be made in a single day, and they need too many informations to be collected from a single report. So they don't have to take time in doing the manual check via the reports. They can just make use of this AI assisted chatbot that that we'll be having in our application. They can just post their query in this AI assistance. Automatically, the AI assistance will just go into the application reports and check for the data that is available, and then it will give the claim managers the proper data or assessment they need for a particular claim report. So these are the AI enhancements we have made in the claim management applications. I hope now I gave you a clear idea about the application process flow, their users, and the AI enhancements made. Now let's move on into the major part, that is live demonstration of the application. So this is the application I was talking about, insurance claim management. So we have different modules that are involved in this application. The first module is the home page where all the KPI informations, a chatbot or insured members dashboard will be available. So next module is going to be the insured members module. This is nothing but it contains the insured policy. It contains the customer's information, that is the policy holders basic information, and also the report that has the policies that each and every policy holders are selected for. So those informations will be available in this insured member module. Our next module is the claim management. Now we have the policy holders details and the policy that they have selected details. Next we will allow them to apply for the claims, and we'll manage the claim assessments and the recommended actions in this particular module, claim management. And last module is the claim settlement. So once the claim management is approved, claim submitted is approved, it goes into the payment process. So that will be handled in this particular module, claim settlement. So apart from that, we have the setup where we have the general informations like the let me zoom out, general informations like the claim rules. So as I said before, we have different types of claims and their respective rules. Now let's talk about the medical claim. So there are set of medical rules that are available for this particular medical claim. So the treatment must be medically necessary and prescribed by a doctor. The claim must be filled within a particular timeline, and the hospitalization must be a minimum 24 hours. So all those kind of rules will be available over here. Depending upon that, automatic review of this policy validation will be happened. And then we have the staff registry where we will be having all this internal stakeholders informations. So these are the modules that are available in our application. Now let's talk in detail about each and every module and how and their usage. So this is the page which contains the insured members details. So now let me try to create a record, that is the a new member for our insurance company. Let me give the customer ID, full name of the customer, their email address, a phone number, the address, the date of birth of the customer, which is important for the insurance company to manage their insurance, and customer since from when they are just started this particular policy, and the risk profile, credit score, preferred language, and the preferred mode of communication. All the basic information needed to have contact this particular user will be available in this single module itself. So these are the details that we are getting collected. So once I submit the particular submit button, automatically this particular insured member or the customer will get the portal access of our applications. So once I click on the submit button, so they will be, I'm sorry about it, once they click on the submit button, a record will be getting added over here, and to their mail address they will be getting the portal access of our applications. This is how the portal invitation will be looking like. We can customize this. So this is an invite to access the insurance claim management portal. They just have to click on the portal link, create a new password, and they can log in into their portal. This is how the portal will look like from the end users perspective, that is from the external users perspective. They'll be having their personal information like the name, insurance number, and the contact information, and then the modules to request a claim, view the claim status, and view the policies that they have registered themselves with. All those details will be available in a single click in this particular dashboard, in this particular dashboard. So now we have the insured members detail, and next is like what is the policy that I'm going to add for each and every member. So for this particular member, I'm going to add a policy. So we already have a set of policy types and their set of rules for each and every policy. So from that policy type, I'm just going to choose the policy named as health. And then the policy will be starting from the September 1st, and it will be lasting for a year. So within this year only, the user has to submit their particular health claim, medical claim, the premium amount, the coverage amount of this particular policy, and the status. I'm just setting the status of this insured policy to be active for this particular customer. Now the frequency of their payment and what will be the amount that will be deducted in this particular frequency, and I'll be assigning a claim manager. So you would have seen a list called as staff registry, which contains the internal stakeholders information. So I'll be selecting an internal stakeholder from this particular module. So who will be in charge of this particular customer for this particular policy. So once I click on the submit button, the policy will be getting created in this insured policy report. Obviously, in the customers and the policy holders dashboard, if they click on this view policy type module, they can get to see the all the details of the policies that they have enrolled themselves with. They can enroll for more than one policy. For each time they enroll, a new policy number will be getting created. And also we have a map report which helps us to locate each and every policy holder's location in order to have a track about in which region we have the highest insured member details. So these are the things that will be available in this managed in this particular module, insured member. So we have a we have a customer who has enrolled themselves with a policy and they become the policy holders. Now let's talk about the claim management. So for this particular person, Noha, the policy is they have selected is going to be health, and it is valid till December 2026. So now let's say the user wants to request for a new claim. The user has been admitted in the hospital and he wants to claim that medical bills that he has submitted, or medical bills that he has already paid for. So they have to fill in this medical claim, like the type of the claim, policy number, incident date, and what is the description, why they are requesting for this medical claim, the location of the hospital that they have admitted, the filling date. All those information has to be manually entered by the user along with the supporting documents they have to upload. So this is the traditional way of applying for the new claim. So in our scenario, we have just used AI enhanced document extraction module. So I don't have to do anything. If I have a discharge summary, I just have to upload the discharge summary. Automatically, depending on the information that I have in this discharge summary, all the informations like the claim type, the policy number, incident date, estimated amount that will be available in this discharge summary, the location of the hospital that will be in the discharge summary. All those information will be fetched and extracted in the respective fields. And one of the interesting part is the description. So this AI, what it does in essence is not only extracts the information that is available, but also summarizes all the information that is available in the discharge summary PDF that I have uploaded, like what type of diagnosis the customer has done handle, and how many days they have been hospitalized, and what is the recovery status of that particular user customer. All those information will be summarized depend from the particular discharge summary PDF, and it will be available in this description part. So just on single click I'm filling the entire form. So this automation will just be help will just provide a beautiful customer experience from the end user's perspective. So once I click on the submit button, the claim will get submitted, and if I go to the all claims module, I can get to see the claim that has been submitted, which is new. So similarly, if the user wants to check the claim status, they can just simply click on the view claim status, and they can get to see already they have a claim which has been approved from our end. Now they have requested for a new claim. Next step is going to, now the claim has been submitted from the policyholder's end. The next step is going to be verification and assessment of that particular claim which has been submitted. So as I said earlier, we have used the AI automated claim review process. So this is the custom action button review claim. Once I click on it, the AI agent that is built inside the Zoho Creator will get triggered, and it will just analyze all the informations that has been submitted by the particular policy holder. It analyzes the policy validity, policy holders eligibility, and the documents that they have submitted, and whether the document is a fraudulent or not, whether it is from an authorized person. All those informations will be gathered by this particular AI agent which we have built at the back end. So autumn, depending upon the result, the status of the particular claim will be decided, and it will be assigned automatically to a handler, that is the assessor. And then the priority of this claim will be mentioned, and the fraud flag will be checked. So now let me just click on the review claim and show you how it works. Yeah. So now you can get to see the claim has been rejected, but also it has been assigned to a handler and the priority has been created. So now we don't have an idea about why the claim has been rejected. So I can just go to the detail view. I can get to see the review status stating that why the claim has been rejected. A reason for the rejection is that the claim does not meet the necessary rules for medical claims, specifically regarding the requirement for the treatment. So this claim does not meet the rules that we have provided in the claim types module. So what the next step would be, like, it has automatically assigned an handler. So handler can just check the review, and they can create an assessment, and they will assign it to a new assessor who will be doing a detailed investigation about the documents that they have submitted. So I'm just giving the assessor 909 assessment ID, and I'll be assigning an assessor, and the assessment date is today, and the assessment type is, since the initial level of assessment is done by the system itself using the AI agent, they have to do a detailed analysis, and they have to fill in their findings. Let's say like they need the supporting documents, extra supporting documents, and the recommended action is going to be, since they need supporting documents, the action is going to be request more information, and the recommended amount that the investigation assessor has investigate I mean handler has been assigned, and the risk score assessment type is in progress, and the next review date will be 5th of this month. I'm sorry about it. So these are the things that will be filled by from the handler's end, and it will be moving into the assessor's end. So now the handler has been just filled the necessary information, like we need the detailed information like the supporting documents, and we need more information is going to be the recommended action. And once the submission is done, this particular assessor will get notified about it, and if they go to the assessment report, they can get to see the information like the recommended action and the status of this assessment. So now if they go to the recommended action part, they need request for more information, right? So in the back end, all the information that is needed for supporting this particular claim will be gathered from the policy holders and by having a communication between the admin's view and the dashboard. So once the requested information has been gathered, it will be, sorry, it will be sent to the approval. So the assessor will say all the details that are needed for the claim to be approved is available, so you can just directly go and approve this particular module. So from the assessor's end, it will be going into the claim manager's desk, where the claim manager will just check all the information submitted by the assessor and the handler, and they will just make this particular assessment either to be completed or escalated. In our case, all the informations are available, and they will make the status as completed. So once the status is made as completed, if I go to the insured members place, I can get to see the status of that particular assessment to be approved. So next step is, once the approval is done and the claim status has changed, next step is like from the claim management, it goes into the claim settlement. So the claim manager will move this particular claim to the payment department. So they will be providing the payment amount, the payment date, payment method, payment status is scheduled, the recipient information, that is the customers or the policyholders information, authorized by who has handled this particular assessment, and the reference number, bank details, all those informations that is needed for the claim manager to push this particular claim, approved claim to the finance team, will be applied, will be filled. So once it is filled, the particular module will be moved to the claim settlement stage. So this is the newly added module that has been scheduled for now. So the finance team member will be checking all the details that has been submitted from the assessors. And once that is done, they will just make the status to be completed or processing, depending upon the amount. If the processing has been started, they will say that the amount is processing. If it has been received the policyholders in, they will make it as complete and they will update it. So this is how they will be managing the payment. Payment. So once the completion is done, they can just simply go to the claim, and they can just simply edit the claim and say that the claim status has been approved, and that will be notified to the particular policyholders dashboard. So they will be having a seamless communication between the insurance company and the policyholder's dashboard. Similarly, if the policyholder wants to apply for another claim, we can just make use of the same method and can apply for it. And one of the interesting part about this is AI assistance. Now, in this claim management module, you would have seen something called as assessment report. I've just simply moved the recommendation from the assessment more request to the approve. So in between that stage, there will be many processes that will be handled by the assessor. In order to get all the information, the assessor can simply make use of this AI assistant, and they can chat with the application and they can get the details. Not only the assessors or the claim managers, even the admin can get informations about about a particular assessor. Let's take an example. In our claim management, in the assessment report, there are too many the single assessor has been assigned with so many claim settlements, right? So now as an admin, I just wanted to check what are the claims that this particular person is handling. So I can just get it like, what are the assessments this assessor is handling. Is handling. So now if I just go, this particular AI will chat with the application and gather the information that is available in the application, and it will throw the output to the admin. You can get to see currently this particular assessor is handling 3 assessments with the assessment ID, and the details of the assessment has been thrown. So the admin can simply use the chatbot to check what the information about this particular application. Now let's say say I want to get more information about this claim number, or if I want to get the status of this claim. Now let's say, uh, give me the status of this claim. So automatically the AI will go and chat with the application and throws me the output. So if I want to, if the assessor or the claim manager wants to upload any document and chat with the AI assistants, that will be available, and there will be a chat history which says what are the queries that we have submitted and what are the results that we got from the assessors, from the AI assistants will be available in this particular chat history module. So apart from that, we have the dashboard. So this dashboard contains all the KPIs that are needed for the application to run smoother. So the admin can just quickly look about what are the decisions that is made for the day. There are two escalations made for a claim. One is approved, one is rejected, one is pending. And we have so many quick links for them to access it. And we had all the necessary KPI informations for this application is available in this particular dashboard. So this is all about the application I wanted to talk about, and let's quickly discuss about some of the extended use cases before I wrap the session. So in this today's application, insurance claim management, we discussed in detail about how a single person can apply for the insurance claim from their end. Now, let's say I want to extend this application and allow the service providers like hospitals or garage or any repair centers to support the claim settlements from the policyholders' end. So that can be automated and it can be thought as an extended use case. And we can automate the regulators and compliance bodies, and we can ensure that claim that is settled from the policyholders ends meets the legal and the regularity standards of each and every claim. And then is the recovery of the particular amount from the third parties. That too can be automated with the help of the extended use case. And finally, the role-based mobile app experiences. So for each and every stakeholders, we can set a different view for mobile applications. Let's take an example for external stakeholders. They just need the access for their dashboard. From their dashboard, they can manage all the claim status. They can check the policies that they have applied themselves. They can apply for a new claim. Everything can be done with their mobile application itself. So this is some of the extended use cases that we can elaborate our insurance claim management for. So by this we came to the end of the session. Let me quickly summarize the session before I wrap it up. So, in this particular insurance claim management application, we discussed in detail about the life cycle that is happening between the claim submission and the claim settlement, and also we discussed about how it has been automated with the help of Creator as a solution. And if you notice that the verification and the document checks has been automated, and it has been faster than doing it in the manual way there. And also there was very fewer error when it is done by the AI, when the first level of review has been done by the AI. And also we got the review status and policy validations in a single click. We have so many built-in workflows for approvals, for the payments, that made the working of the application more feasible. And also there was a proper communication between the insurance company and the policy holders. The communication between them was timely, and also the customer experience was very neat and automated. So these are the things that we have discussed and covered in this AI enhanced insurance claim management application that we discussed for today's session. So if you have any queries about this particular application, you can post it in the question tab. I will be happy to answer it. So before that, let me give you a quick heads up about the upcoming sessions. So we have a different session called as Created Tech Connect series, which will be happening at the following week of the following Thursday of the Learning Table series. So this Created Tech Connect series is going to be a technical session where all the technical concepts of the creator will be covered. So in that flow, this month on September 13, 9 p.m. IST, we are conducting a session on AI agents in Zoho Creator. So in our session, we would have talked about how the first level of validation is done with AI agent, right? So a detailed explanation about how that AI agent in general will be created in Zoho Creator will be discussed in this session. Please make use of the QR code and register for the session to more about the technical concepts. And for the next month session, we have the learning table series that will be held on October 1st, 9 p.m. So these two sessions are going to be a recurring session. So once you register, you'll be automatically updated about the next session's date. The registration links for these two sessions will be available in the chat as well, which will be shared by my co-trainer. You can just simply use that link, and if your colleagues or your friends wants to attend the session, please share the link with them. Apart from these webinars, we are also conducting the online training for Zoho Creator. So where we have two stages of training, that is stage one business user training and the stage two associate developer training. In order to provide you easy access, we are running a campaign with a 50% discount. So you can just simply scan the QR code and you can avail the 50% discount and register for the training session on your preferred date and slot. So, if you have any doubts post the session regarding the online training or any other informations that you require about the application, please write to training@zoocreator.com. We will help you with the query. Thank you so much for attending the session. We'll meet again in the next month's session with the next new industry.